Good evening, Town Council. I am an automotive technician by trade, a mechanic, a grease monkey, if you will. I've worked at various dealerships in New Jersey, Connecticut, and Massachusetts. I've won national competitions and international awards. And I've been honored to be recognized as one of the top Hyundai technicians in the world. Recently, as a shop foreman, I've mentored up-and-coming techs, many of whom have come from difficult circumstances, to say the least. This has been my most fulfilling role to date, helping people overcome their work and life challenges, watching them succeed and excel despite the hurdles. My entire career in the shop has spanned over 30 years, the bulk of which, the past 20 in fact, I've spent at an automotive group up in Holyoke, which also owns a Kia dealership right across the street from where we sit. And this past week, I resigned. Just as many governments and businesses had done, the automotive group where I worked tried to institute a vaccine mandate of sorts, one where if you did not provide the company with your private health records, then you were punished and discriminated against by having to wear a mask anywhere on the property, inside or out. Of course, I did not comply, and I encouraged others to do what they felt was right for them. The anxiety this mandate created could have easily made for a hostile work environment. Fortunately, the relationship and camaraderie and love we techs have for each other in the shop allowed us to support each other, no matter one's personal health decision, or how each decided to handle the mandate, or their level of compliance. For some reason, this love and respect for one another has become a hard concept for many in our society to grasp, and it's this regard for each other that I will miss most about working in the shop. But I decided to leave because I cannot in good conscience work for a company that takes it upon themselves to discriminate. And though the automotive group's mandate is presently suspended, just as many government and business mandates are right now, there is no guarantee such discriminatory mandates will not be enacted again. Because once an entity feels they have the right to do such things, to exert undue authority over others, they are more apt to do so in the future. And we should not even let these temporary discriminatory policies pass without rebuke. Just as we would not accept a day here or there of anti-Semitism, or a few weeks of racial segregation, or a half-winter of homophobia, it is necessary to act against all bigotry, no matter its focus, no matter how transitory it may seem. So I've taken the proactive step of removing myself from such a situation. Because you see, the events of the past 2 years have made it clear that the only thing we ever truly own in this amazing existence is ourselves. So the greatest honor I can offer to life given me is to keep it under my full control and not furnish it to someone else. This body, this life, is the vehicle by which my soul traverses the earth, and it is mine, every last bit. And I will say here and now to the ownership and management of the automotive group where I worked, and to any other business, government, or institution, you do not own your workers. You do not own your residents. They are not your property. You have no part to play in their health decisions. Now, you do not have to agree with me or my stance. And I'm sure many here don't, but that's okay. Others' opinions should not inform what we decide for ourselves anyway. But I think it's important to come here and make public that there are consequences to these discriminatory policies, to these mandates, whether it's a loss of talent in the workforce, or declining enrollment in the public school system, or the fleeing of customers, businesses, or taxpayers to less discriminatory towns or states, not to mention the mental health ramifications of such discrimination. These consequences should be important for this council, with its wielding of emergency power and the resulting harms that brings, especially since this council has left the door wide open to such medically discriminatory policies. This door needs to be closed, the sooner the better. And that door needs to never be opened again in the context of controlling someone else's health decisions. Disposal of such inalienable rights, even temporarily, is not okay. Lastly, I wanted to make my decision public to show my brothers and sisters in the workforce, to show them that we all possess the power to make choices for ourselves, not just when it comes to health, but any aspect of life. To those out there who have been pressured, coerced, or bullied out of deciding for yourself, no matter what the issue, to those out there who believe they have no choice, if you think your life is presently too weak to make your own decisions, then now is the time to strengthen it. Get your finances and your state of mind in order. Prepare. So you can stand when you need to, you can walk away when you want to, and you can fight when you must. True power is not found in the ability to direct the lives of others, but in the courage to direct your own. Thank you.